People often ask, what exactly does Goodwill do? Simple. One day you look in your closet and say, oh my gosh, a purple paisley shirt. So you donate it to Goodwill, where someone says, oh my gosh, a purple paisley shirt. And then, this is my favorite part, we use the money to fund programs that help people become more independent. You should see what we can do with a pair of these.
Goodwill.
I have pain every day because of fibromyalgia, but I work through it. I like being a part of Goodwill. It makes me feel good to be able to give back to Goodwill and train others. It just lights up my life.
Goodwill donations give others the chance to make a living and a life.
Give it to Goodwill, and you give training to those without work.
Welcome back. Have you thought about any New Year's resolutions for next year? Has the ghost of Christmas past shown you something about yourself you want to change? Well, it's true. We can't change our past, but we can influence our future. In our next segment, you'll hear from a man who definitely learned from his past, and thanks to some help from Goodwill Industries, is setting a course for a much brighter future.
My name is William R. Kelly. Being incarcerated, I had a lot of time to think. Everybody make mistakes, and, I made them. But now I'm trying to correct all that. That's where a lot of inmates, when they get out, they get discouraged because you're not actually sure whether they're gonna hire you or not, or do a criminal background check. And just because you're a felony, they figured we don't want to hire him.
Being an ex-offender and job searching can be very discouraging. And I think he had walked through the doors of a lot of agencies who promised that they could help, but couldn't.
It started inside a prison with a project called Project Reentry. Going through this program, they introduced me to Goodwill, and through Goodwill, introduced me to the Prosperity Center.
The Prosperity Center is a United Way collaborative effort combining Goodwill Industries, Family Services Ways to Work, Consumer Credit Counseling, Center for Home Ownership, and the Experiment in Self-Reliance. Thanks to the partnerships that the Prosperity Center brings together, we're able to offer job search assistance, debt and budget counseling, credit counseling, low-interest car loans, first-time homebuyers programs, and all these things offered in the same center where you can start your job search, get help with finding that job, and then knowing what to do with the income once you start to get those first couple paychecks. I wish more people realize that the services that we offer are not just for low-income individuals or unemployed individuals. We see people every day who have been affected by the local layoffs. They never thought they would need the services of a prosperity center. They felt they were prosperous and able to do all these things on their own, but now they're having to lean towards credit counseling and debt and budget management to save their homes and make sure that their families have what they need. A lot of people are a little nervous when they come to the center for the first time.
Yeah, I was pretty apprehensive about going to another agency, and getting some help. But once I got there and met Tamika Hawkins, I felt a little bit comfortable and at ease, because I knew that she was in a position to try to help me no matter what it was.
He came in just to use the computers, and through the services at the center, achieved a lot of the things, or is on the way to achieving a lot of the things that he listed as his dreams.
They made me feel comfortable being in society. That's why I like going down there, because it's a comfortable atmosphere, and they're there to help you. If you want the help and you need the help, that's where you need to go.
He was living in a halfway house. It wasn't the best situation for him, but he was really quiet about a lot of those things until he got to know us a little bit better. Mr. Kelly took part in the job search piece, of course, of the Prosperity Center. We helped him to get his job. Our job developer went out and spoke to an employer and just built a relationship where we knew we could send people to this place and they could be employed. One of Mr. Kelly's dreams was to go back to school. He wanted to attend an online school, so he was coming to get set up and prepared for that.
I started out getting online to apply for college, and I got accepted in that. I didn't think that it was gonna be exciting, but man, it was. I mean, just to be online to a college and being accepted, whew, it just opened up a lot of doors. And me feeling good about myself and knowing that I could do it. A person can do anything if they put their mind to doing it. I'm currently at CTU working on my associate's degree in medical billing and coding. That was one of my goals, and so far I'm there, but I haven't finished it yet. But once I finish, I'll be a happy camper. Goodwill Industries and the Prosperity Center, they helped me make it through this. The Prosperity Center has really gave me a second chance as far as helping me in life, as far as a job, helping me to apply online to get in college, credit report.
Mr. Kelly is very much a success story. He's overcome probably more barriers than I can imagine, only from what I know of him. The Career Connections and Prosperity Center is helping people to change their lives and achieve financial stability.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. If they ever would need my help, I'd be there for them. You know, just like they was there for me. You know, I'm quite sure if anybody else went there, they probably feel the same way I do. You know, because those people do help you. I mean, they got a heart of gold, so you can't miss that.
More than ever, this is a time for goodwill.
For more information on the Career Connections and Prosperity Center, please call 336-724-3621 or email info@goodwillnwnc.org.
Give a pair of shoes and you give me dignity.
Give a clock and you give me purpose.
Give a chair and you give me respect.
Give a cup and you give me promise.
Give a coat and you give me hope.
Give it to Goodwill, and your donations provide job training and placement, the chance to make a living and a life.
Give it to Goodwill and you give me a job.
I want to thank you for spending some of your holiday with us today. No matter what your situation, I hope these stories have inspired you and helped you understand how you can make a difference in someone's life. One simple act of goodwill can give someone else one of the greatest gifts ever, the gift of hope. Though they each faced a unique set of challenges, Sarah, Kenny, Christina, Kenneth, and William all found a common hope. Hope for a job and a better life. And because of you, Goodwill Industries was there for them. Your donations are the lifeblood that enables Goodwill to help thousands of people each year overcome employment barriers through job training and placement. The clothes you don't need can help someone get a job that suits them. The lamp you give can provide a light for a brighter tomorrow. And the book you finished reading can change a life story. Because of you, each job found through Goodwill Industries is not the end of someone's story. It's just the beginning. And now more than ever, this is a time for goodwill.